I'm on the move, I'm on the move, I wanna fire. I'm on the move, I'm on the move, it's gonna be a fire. I'm on the move. It's 11:06 at night, and here we are once again with a brand new topic. Today we are gonna complete the topic of stratified epithelium, and once again I'm here without any comments. I guess I have to grind much more harder to get a comment from you guys, don't I? Anyhow, gotta continue with what I'm doing right now, and that is teaching you. Alright, so the topic is stratified cuboidal epithelium and stratified columnar epithelium. Starting this, we'll cover the topic of stratified epithelium except transitional epithelium, which is yet to be done. Okay, so stratified, that is, the cells are arranged in multiple layers. And to understand these two topics or these two titles, I'm going to draw the diagram of those. So you got the basement membrane. Yep. Your very own, very favorite basement membrane. On top of this basement membrane, in stratified cuboidal epithelium, are your columnar cells. And then on which forms these columnar cells forms the bottom layer of stratified cuboidal epithelium. On top of columnar cells then are present your cuboidal cells. So since the topmost layer or the top layer consists of cuboidal cells, this particular stratified epithelium is known as stratified cuboidal epithelium. So there's your cuboidal cells forming the top layer. Side by side, let's draw stratified columnar epithelium. So there's your basement membrane. On top of the basement membrane, the cells are actually cuboidal. So these cuboidal cells, they form the bottom layer of stratified columnar epithelium. And top of these cells are present your columnar cells in multiple layers. Bam, 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 bam. These tall cells, they are present on top of cuboidal cells and continuously pressing down on cuboidal cells due to their heavier weight. So there's your columnar cells forming the top layer. Okay, so from this you could have figured out already that the name for the particular stratified epithelium has been given on the basis of what type of cell is present on the top layer and not the bottom layer. Do you need to remember what's present on the bottom layer? Not necessarily for a CEE, but what you gotta remember are their examples of location. So let's look at the locations of stratified cuboidal epithelium. In simple cuboidal epithelium, I said that those kind of tissues are found in ducts and they provide support. Similarly, stratified cuboidal epithelium as well form the lining of ducts and provide support to those ducts. Lining of ducts of glands such as salivary glands, your mammary gland, and your pancreatic gland. Stratified columnar epithelium. So the basic function of stratified epithelium is to protect the surface from friction. Stratified columnar epithelium consists of tall cells, so they are better at doing this job, that is protecting the surface from friction. So they are found in those places where friction is more often taking place, such as your anus and your eye. Which part of the eye? Conjunctiva. Since you are continuously rubbing your eye, it needs to protect itself from friction, right? And who does this function? stratified columnar epithelium, but it doesn't do its function all alone. There's someone else to help it out, and that you'll know from the structure of the eye. So what I do right now is take the eye, take the front portion of the eye. This is your eye. Take the front portion of your eye and then look at it from side. So side view of front eye. There you'll see a bulge-like structure. This bulge, which is known as cornea. And then the rest of the part is your white part of the eye, which is sclera. Your eye is covered by a protective membrane, and this protective membrane is known as conjunctiva. In cornea, you have corneal epithelium to protect it, and this is none other than something that I've already mentioned in the previous video, that is non-keratinized stratified squamous epithelium. On the other hand, conjunctiva consists of conjunctival epithelium. Conjunctival epithelium, which is none other than this right here, your stratified columnar epithelium. These two together form the epithelium covering the outer surface of your frontal eye and protects your eye from friction. That completes the chapter. I mean the title or the topic of stratified epithelium. Let me revise it for you. So the remaining two topics or two epithelium were stratified cuboidal epithelium and stratified columnar epithelium. In stratified cuboidal epithelium, the cells are arranged in multiple layers and the topmost cells are cuboidal. While in case of stratified columnar epithelium, the cells indeed are arranged in multiple layers, but the topmost layer cells are columnar. Stratified cuboidal epithelium is found in the lining of ducts of salivary gland, mammary gland, and your pancreatic duct, or the duct of your pancreas. While your stratified columnar epithelium is found in places where a lot of friction takes place, such as your anus and the conjunctiva of the eye. The eye, the front side of your eye is covered by epithelium. There are two different types of epithelium present on the two different parts of your frontal eye that protects it from friction. Covering your cornea is the corneal epithelium, which is formed of non-keratinized squamous stratified epithelium, and your conjunctiva, which is covered by conjunctival epithelium, which is none other than your stratified columnar epithelium. There you go. See you.